Hi, everybody. I want to welcome you to Ignite 2020. My name is Stacy Moore, and I'm the Director of Career Services. The sponsors for the Business Ignite events are College Hunks Hauling Junk, as well as the Delaware Valley University Alumni Council. Now, this session is designed to focus specifically on sports, athletics, and recreation. Unfortunately, our panelist had a last-minute conflict because he is a business owner and he is unable to join us live. Now, because of that, he wanted to make sure that he was able to assist all of you out there and get you some information about what he does and make sure that you do have support. So what he did is recorded a video for us, answered all of the questions, and also provided us with his contact information. So what I'd encourage you to do is write down any questions you have while he's speaking, and then let us know in the CSPD if you'd like to get in touch with Mike. We can provide you with his contact information, and in fact, I would encourage you to reach out to him directly as he's a Del Val alum. So what I'll do is go ahead and share that video with you. And of course, like I said, CSPD at delval.edu, and that will help you get in touch with him.
How you guys doing? My name is Mike Sobczak. I'm an alumni of 2007. I graduated with a Bachelor's of Science in Criminal Justice. I apologize that I can't be there with you guys tonight to do this live. I love coming out to Ignite every year and, kind of giving my feedback about life and business and passion and how life has kind of thrown me some curveballs and how I've just gone with it and where it's got me at today. So I encourage anybody, please reach out to me. Ask me any questions you want. Feel free to email me, call me, stop by the gym. I'm happy to help any Aggie out. So please, by all means. So I'm going to do my best to keep things short and answer these questions in front of me to the best of my ability and try to keep things as brief as possible. So here we go. So how has your first job impacted your career and where are you today? As I said, I went for criminal justice. I actually tore my ACL playing club lacrosse, so I wasn't actually able to go into the police academy where I was already accepted. Wound up putting on a bunch of weight and kind of found my way to fitness and found really where my passion is in this field that I'm at today. When I finally got out of rehab from the knee and getting back into work, I wound up working at the Glen Mills schools for a year, and then wound up going back, taking my police tests, got really far, got all the way to the background investigation with the state troopers, and I got really close, and I found the girl of my dreams, who happens to be my wife, mother of my two kids, where I didn't want to go out to Hershey and leave her because I knew it was something serious, and that definitely had a big impact. So I wound up getting a job across the street at Foundations Behavioral Health, where I was for 10 years, where I stuck it out for a long time, and basically took some punches and took a lot of physical and mental abuse to help build my business up. So it's because of those circumstances that have helped and what I've had to endure to pursue my passion. Because I was a personal trainer many years ago, and I was like, you know what, I could really, I'd really like to open a gym. I really think I can do a service to the community that I think is the best suited for what people need, not what people want. Wanting and needing is two completely different things. So how has my career differed or stayed the same from what I have imagined it to be when I first started out? I would not change a thing. I love what I do. Every day I get to wake up with a fire in my stomach and just a passion to help people out. I don't have any stress anymore. I don't have any drama in my life anymore that is not anything that has created a toxic relationship or have any level of toxicity in my life to where the places I used to work at were. I wake up every day with a smile on my face and just get to do the things that I love and interact with the people that I care about and do the best that I can. How and when did you learn about your current choice, your current career choice in industry? So earlier I had said I tore my ACL. The doctor who I had seen back in Jersey at the time, which is where I'm from, so shout out to anybody from Jersey, said that my knee looked like chopped chicken. So really my whole career path was drastically altered because of that injury. So my greatest setback wound up paving the way for my greatest comeback. So I wouldn't change anything to where I got to today. And that's how I learned about it. I learned how much I love helping people, and the joy on somebody's face when they tell me they don't have to take medicine anymore, or their insulin levels are down, or they don't have as much stress anymore because they come in, they train, they feel better, and they feel like their voice is heard. Please share a brief example of a professional obstacle you have faced and how you overcame it. This is a really good one. So at the time in the business, probably 3-4 years ago, I hired the wrong people. I hired the wrong people because I didn't realize that I wanted the right people, and I found the right now people. I thought that I wanted a larger facility, which meant a bigger place is cooler, and I was completely wrong. And I made a lot of financial decisions that weren't right, and I made a lot of professional choices that weren't made by the people that I brought on, and it caused me a lot of stress. And around that time is when I was starting to transition out of my job at Foundations, and I saw where I wanted my business to grow, and I needed to make those hard decisions and kind of cut those things out of my life. And I had to take on a lot of, whether it was just coaching all of the classes myself, training all my clients, and running the business at the same time. It was pretty difficult, but I knew that if I stayed the course, because I believed so much that what I was going to do was going to have an impact, I knew that I had to go through the storm, and it wasn't just to find my way around the obstacle, it was to find my way through it. So it was just a matter of putting my head down, taking one step forward. No matter how long it took me, I knew I was going to get there. A brief example of a professional mistake or a failure that you faced and what you learned from it. I think I just kind of answered that question in the same aspect. Running a business is a lot of fun, but it's also, you have to put on your big boy pants. And you have to make decisions that in your gut are the right ones, but you don't know how they are going to affect you. So running a business is definitely a challenge, and you have to accept the fact that you are going to fail. You are going to mess things up. You are going to be in one mindset one day, and then a couple years from then, you might be in a different mindset, because it's all about growth. It's all about adapting to what is currently happening. It is about adapting to what your members may be seeking, how the community is evolving. Like, you have to evolve with things. You can't just, fitness is not a thing where it's a cookie cutter. You have a lot of people that are coming to you with a lot of things that you have to make sure that you have your finger on the pulse of that industry. Otherwise, it's going to be really difficult. I think that looks like it's all the questions. So I can't tell you guys how much I wish I could be there right now, because interacting with everybody is part of who I am. It's part of what I do. So please, if anybody has any questions, shoot me an email at tfw.doylestown.gmail.com. I'd be more than happy to, hash things out and answer any questions through a FaceTime, through coming in here, whatever you guys need. Please let me know. I appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to this stuff. And, hey, just because you go to school for one thing doesn't mean you can't learn more things. So, always be willing to learn, always be a student. inside and outside of school and always be willing to put in the work. So I appreciate you guys. Enjoy your nights, and I hope Ignite. Thank you guys for asking me to be involved in this again. And Katie, if there's anything you guys need from me, please let me know. I'm happy to help. So I hope you guys enjoy your nights.